In this beautiful world, every sunrise brings hope, a new beginning, a chance for a better tomorrow. But behind this beauty lies a growing concern: rising pollution, increasing emissions, and a planet under pressure. The energy that powers our lives is also harming the world we depend on. Renewable energy is not the future, it is the need of the present. Beyond sunlight, a system's journey into rooftop solar. This is not just a story about solar energy, it is a story about what lies behind it. Four MBA students, Preeti, Manreet, Nitin, and Navya, stepped beyond classrooms into the world of real decisions, real challenges, and unseen systems. In collaboration with Blue Jhasha, they set out to explore a simple idea: rooftop solar. But what they discovered was far more complex than expected. Because the journey was never about sunlight, it was about everything that stands in its way. Let's begin with where it all started: the vision. The core idea was to promote rooftop solar installations on schools and industrial buildings through a practical and accessible approach. Schools were given two options: they could either lease their rooftops to Blue Jhasha or consume electricity at a lower rate compared to the traditional power grid. During this stage, we discussed how this model creates value for institutions by reducing electricity costs while contributing to sustainable energy adoption. At the same time, we began questioning the feasibility, scalability, and real world acceptance of this model, which laid the foundation of our further exploration. We wanted to understand why this idea began.
We're asking them, how do you advertise? How do people find out about your business? And it's usually like word of mouth, just people talking. So this partner from Delhi, he sees a gap there for people that want solar but they don't know where to go. What do they find? So having a website that connects customers and solar business.
We had the theory, the models, and the ideas, but the real test was waiting outside. We visited different schools and industries across Punjab, and every interaction helped us understand the ground reality. During our field visits, we received valuable feedback from both schools and industries. Many schools were concerned about the high initial investment and were unsure about the long-term commitments. Some institutions also mentioned that they were already aware of the alternative options like solar loans and the RESCO model. In industries, the focus was more on the financial returns, payback period, and approval processes. A common concern across both the complexity of procedures and lack of clarity regarding permissions and regulations. This made us realize that solar adoption is not just about having a good business model, but also about understanding the systems behind it. To explore these challenges further, we decided to study the regulatory framework by visiting the PSPCL, Punjab State Power Corporation Limited. Behind every solar panel installed, there is a system of rules shaping it. During our visit to the PSPCL, we understood the complete process involved in installing rooftop solar systems. We learned about important concepts like net metering and dual metering, which determine how electricity is measured and billed. The officials explained the approval procedures, required documentation, and timelines for setting up solar connections. We also gained insights into government policies and schemes related to the solar energy.
यूज में इसमें क्या है कि सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट जो है ना वो सोलर लगाने पे सब्सिडी दे रही है। ठीक है, उसमें क्या करते हैं कि कोई भी मान के चलो मुझे अपने घर पे सोलर लगाना है, मैं सबसे पहले इस वेबसाइट पे जाऊंगा, अपना मोबाइल नंबर रजिस्टर करूंगा वहां पे। ठीक है,
This is where we began comparing. Is solar better as a loan or as a smarter model? To understand the financial side of solar adoption, we focused on how these projects are funded. Now, to address the second set of challenges related to financing, we visited different banks to understand how solar projects are funded. During these interactions, we explored solar loan policies, including interest rates, loan tenure, and approval procedures. We also compared traditional loan-based financing with alternative models like RESCO. We also found that while financing options are available, banks often evaluate solar projects based on risk, return, and long-term feasibility. This helped us understand that financial clarity and accessibility play a crucial role in influencing solar adoption. After understanding the business model, field challenges, regulatory processes, and the financial aspects, we were ready to take the next step: implementation. Our first client was Sangat Seva Society, Gurdwara Singh Sabha, Zirakpur, a religious and charitable organization registered under the Societies Registration Act 1860. The institution showed interest in adopting rooftop solar as a sustainable and cost-effective solution. We presented the business model, explained the benefits, and addressed their concerns based on the insights we had gained throughout our journey. This was not just about offering a solution, but about building trust and aligning their needs with a practical approach to solar adoption. This moment marked a significant shift from understanding the system to applying it in the real world. This was the beginning of the impact.
I'm hoping to grow a lot over the coming years. My hope is that over the next 5 years that solar investing, solar financing for Blue Jhasha will grow a lot, and after that, Blue Jhasha can expand into other financing areas. So whether that's charging stations for electric vehicles themselves, large-scale battery storage, which will be a big part of the renewable energy electric grid in the future. So that's some of my future vision for Blue Jhasha. I think the sky's the limit.
What we built was not just a project, but a perspective that will stay with us. Every visit, every conversation, and every challenge became a part of our journey.